Hello and welcome to DemonCrawl, Minesweeper roguelike, which it's a very interesting idea, but I mean they've done it pretty well in this game. I'm just gonna hop straight in on a fairly difficult quest, hard difficulty, quest number 4, if that means anything to anyone. Yeah, we're just gonna hop in. It's been ages since I've played this, so as far as I remember, just Minesweeper, but you get kind of items to help you out. You kind of build up to be stronger as the run goes on. Yeah, you start off nice, small, fairly easy stages, and you get to a big boss at the end. So yeah, let's make a start. Let's have a go. So anyone knows a Minesweeper, first move will not kill you. You also have a timer. If we're quick, I mean, we might get a benefit to being quick. I believe there is a benefit to being fast. However, I'd rather not die. Timer doesn't go down until I start though. You'll also notice down here, I've got green dye. I guess it just gives me a consumable item if I really want. For now, I'm fine with any old item. But yeah, let's just jump straight in. We've got. Oh, this is an awful start. Thankfully, as my class, I get some reveals, so I know what's going on. Get a diamond. That is just a heart, which I'm not able to use. We can flag that. That one's safe. That one's done. Okay. Yeah. Got general patterns, as people who have played Minesweeper, I'm sure, will be aware of. Just need to try and flag these relatively fast. I am slightly out of practice, as I've mentioned. But I'll do my best. I'll do my best. This seems to be going quite well. One of those two is bad. One of those two, meaning that one's safe. Let's go somewhere else where it might be easier. Yeah, here we go. Nice, not the simplest of ones, but that one's safe. I know that much. That one's bad. That two's complete. God, this is not the kindest of starts, is it? Okay, with this 3, you know, 2 of these 3 have to be bad. Got a 1, meaning that one's definitely bad. Meaning that 3 has now been resolved. And yeah, then we can get the rest of it. Okay. We're doing fine. I'm remembering how to play Minesweeper. I've got the 2 there. Gets revealed. If you are wondering why that's happening, it's because I've got a class. I think I mentioned it very briefly. I don't remember a lot about it, so I'm not going to go in depth on what the classes are. But just getting a few extra numbers around the board when you start is nice. Especially because this game, it's quite cruel in multiple ways. It doesn't always have an elegant solution where you can find the ending. One of these 2 is bad. One of those 2 is bad. That doesn't help. Okay, I think we've got to a dangerous part. Oh no. I've got a 2 there. That one has to be bad. Okay. Okay, no. We're still able to do this. We're not having to do guesswork just yet. We also get a chest. With spawn a random stranger for at least 50 coins. Spawn 3. Fair enough. Lets me create strangers, which basically NPCs, they have benefits or detriments. For example, this bagman, he makes the monsters hit me harder. But if I pay him, he won't. And if I pay him a second time, not only will he not empower them, he will instead actually help me. Which is very nice when you get that going. But there we are. Finished in, I mean, not the best of time, but decent enough time. Decent enough time. Yeah. Took no damage, we're fine. Beat the stage. That's all good. I'm getting back into swings of it. Now, we don't have a lot of money. We do have a shop we can go to. However, I don't believe we need that shop. Not just the moment. Anyway. So let's continue on to the next stage instead. Because if I get more money, I might go to the shop. Got a few shops about, apparently. Also got a lot of money. 5 seconds just incoming damage. Cool, I'll take it. I'm trying to be quick this time now that I've kind of remembered what I'm supposed to be doing in terms of patterns and whatnot. That one's safe. Those ones are fine. That one is safe. Doesn't mean the actual space it's on is. We've got that one. That two's fine. Got a 0 down here. Just reveal all of them. No more zeros. That's fine. Let's just reveal that. There's one of those two. That means this one's safe. Got that 3 is complete, meaning that one's not safe. One of these two is bad. Doesn't help. One of those two. 4 over here says one of these two. That one's fine. One of those two doesn't help. That one's bad. That has to be. Yep. Okay. We're making somewhat speedy progress. Not the fastest. Like I say, I'm slightly out of practice. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm not particularly caring about whether I win the Minesweeper run. I'd like to, but I'm not particularly bothered. There's a 2 there, so that means that 5 is now complete. And I think, yeah, that should be us pretty much home safe at this point. There we go. 104 seconds. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not quite speedrunning times, but we do have new items. What actually does that do? Just incoming damage by the number of seconds left. So if I use that, I take 5 less damage, then 4 less, and so on, for a course of 5 seconds. Which is... it's got its uses. I wouldn't say it's good, I wouldn't say it's bad. But yeah, we've not actually found any proper items yet. I really want to find one to show it off. So I can kind of show how the game becomes a roguelike. Because so far, we've only got consumables, which, well, nice, don't really showcase a lot of the game. I've got a 0 down here, may as well reveal all of this. Beware of the dog, says the sign, fair enough. 7 money, again, not an item. I'm not asking for a lot, game, but I am asking for an item. God damn it. Okay, that 3 and 1 means that one's bad. That 2's met, meaning that one's bad. Okay, we're fine. Keep on going up this way. I'll also say it's not mines. You don't immediately lose. If you find something, you do have a kind of health bar. You'll see I've got 3 out of 3 health down at the bottom of the screen. Yeah. That, hopefully, means I'll be able to survive a bit. You'll also see up here, 1 to 3 means I'm taking 1 to 3 damage if I make a mistake. So I'm not guaranteed to die, but there is a definite chance there. Now that 2 means there's 1 there or there, meaning the 3 has to be that. There we go. That side's fine. What about over here? I'm not convinced by it. That 1, we can do this. That helps a honestly decent amount. Doesn't help a lot there. So that's possibly 2 or 3 bombs up there. There's definitely not 4. Or not bombs, enemies. I'm gonna get confused saying that. But anyway, I've got 2 here. Doesn't really help. Essentially 2 and a 1. Meaning that one has to be bad. That one has to be bad. Okay. We've cleared out a bit more space. That's all good. Item? It's actually an item. Lose a life and spawn a heart. You'll see it gains mana. Mana is essentially every single move I make in revealing tiles does regenerate mana, I believe. I can't say I'm entirely confident in that explanation. There might be more to it. Got 6 creatures left. No, we've got 3 down here. Possibly a 4th there. No, because if that 4 has 2 already. There's only 1 in those 2. That one's bad. Okay. Okay, there we go. Got 3 up in this corner. That one in the back has to be a bad sell. Then it comes down to a 50-50 here and a 50-50 here. But, no it doesn't, because there's 2 things that can both be in the one space. There we go. We managed. Untouched again. Bam. Look at me go. Even got a level up for my character. Not that I particularly mind. It's fun getting the level ups, and it's also fun getting to level 69. But, yeah, I don't particularly need it. And we've also got a decent amount of money now, 26. So I'm going to visit one of our shops. Because we've got 2 in our pocket. We might as well. I may sell items at a shop using right click. Could be alright. Do you have another shop? Lose an item whose position in your inventory equals the value of the target. Okay, so that would help me get rid of bad items. Because you can get curses, which have detrimental effects. 300 sells. Gain a copy of an item I have 2 or more of. I mean, that kinda sucks. I'll take the ring. It now means I can sell something. For example, rotting head. It lets me just kind of take a guess at something and be safe. I don't care for the green dye, but I think that's just something my character has. I'm not going to use a surgical saw, I wouldn't think, so sell that. Buy the pheromones. It might help. I don't know. Well, we'll need to see. We'll need to see. And yeah, with all our money now spent, let's apparently go to smithy. I thought that was not a smithy, but a stage. Oh dear. It's a bit of a mistake there. That's fine though. That's fine though. I've never claimed to be a flawless person. And chests are half as likely to contain omens. Omens being the curses I just mentioned. One of those 2 is bad, that one's safe. Yeah, one of these 2 is bad, that one's safe. One of those 2 is bad, so these 3 are safe. We've also got a 0 over there, I just noticed. We're making decent progress. One of those 2 is bad, that's already got 1, that one is safe. One of those 2 is bad, that one's safe. That one's already been fulfilled. One of those 2 is bad, so that one has to be. We're making progress. Slow, but we're making progress. One of these 2, so that one's fine. As for here, doesn't really help having found these. I mean, I guess one of these ones have to be like a monster, so those 2 are safe. And that's a monster, meaning there we go. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm not doing it amazingly quickly, but I've not made a mistake. This area is never going to get any easier. Can we figure something out? If we get that at 4, it will actually get easier. Never mind. This 3 hasn't been met yet. Can we do something somewhere else? One of those 2 is bad, doesn't help. You know, one of those 3 is bad, doesn't help. Yeah, no, we're just not in a good position right now, are we? With this 3, we have 1 met, there's 2 left. That one has to be bad, that one can't be. 2 doesn't help a lot. That 3, there's 1 of those 2 and 2 in these. Does that help me at all? Not really. There is a world in which it's any combination of those 3. That 1 possibly helps. I don't know. Doesn't really reveal anything. We're not in a good spot right here. This 4, does that help? Got 3 already. Don't know any other numbers. We can spawn strangers.
Oh, hi.
Hello, you'll heal me, will you? Brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, you don't really help. I don't have my unlock for using the ability. I need to charge this up from one more stage. Okay, one of these ones are bad. There's a 2 here, meaning that one has to be bad. Now we can reveal. I think that actually helps us quite a bit. How much has it helped us? That 4 still doesn't do much. That 4 means there's 1 left in there. That 2 means there's 1 left in all of these. This one is safe. That 2's been met. We've got a nomad. I mean, 17 coins isn't bad for a weapon. Now, I'd be willing to take it. I'll need to wait and see. Yeah, I think now we've gotten a bit safer. The stranger I spawned in is honestly blocking off that space, which I think was a 2. But I can't remember, so I'm going to assume no. But there's a 1 there, which has been satisfied. And then, yeah, it must have been a 2. Must have been a 2. That's fine. We've still managed. There is 1 left up here. That 3 doesn't necessarily mean much, but it does mean we've got those 2 marked. Then 1 left in there meets both of them. That one's safe. We've now got these ones. There we go. Okay. Okay, we've managed. We've managed. Somewhat surprised I have, to be completely honest with you. But we've come back from what I thought was almost us losing. Yeah, that's essentially 2. There's 1 left in there and 1 left in there. So it has to be that pattern. Got 3, that one's been done. 1 of those 2, that one's safe. There we go. Again, didn't take a hit. Quite likely would have died if I did. Which is concerning, to say the least. I don't like being on kind of low max health. But we're really not getting any items. I was really hoping I'd be able to show off items in this, but I'm not able. And mercenary, 2 coins and you'll run around like a maniac. Tempting. Very tempting. Nomad sells... I mean, he sells loot boxes. Oh no. Just straight up sells treasure chests. Could contain anything. I mean, I'm tempted to buy a treasure chest because it could have a good item. Like, one of the ones I found gave me 7 coins just there. So, kind of worst case, it gives me a consumable. There's a good chance it just gives me coins. So I'll buy one. And 6 coins. A partial refund. And a dice. Rerolls mods on a stage. Definitely a nice one. If I get bad modifiers somewhere, that'll come in useful. And give me an item, please. Leg armor. We actually got armor. I want to equip it. Simply because we're otherwise going to lose out on health. Because, I mean, we're close to being one-shot before. We're now not able to be one-shot. That 4 has a 1. So that means it's that kind of a pattern. That 2's been met. We have a bagman. He's making this a bit scarier for me. How lovely. How lovely of him. Yeah, that's a 4, so those ones are bad. That 3's been met. There's a 1 there, that one's safe. That one is safe. I mean, that one's safe, we can then flag those. And that gets us quite a few. That's a good one. That's a good move. I'm proud of myself. 3's been done. 4? I mean, got 1 left in here. That 4 has 2 left. Or no, it has 3 left. So those 2, then 1 of those. Meaning that 3 would be satisfied, that one's safe. That's 6 around it are bad, that is a dangerous spot. 3's satisfied. What do we want from here? That 2 doesn't help. The 3 does. That 2 then helps. 6. We've got 2 spaces around here are bad. Doesn't help me. That 2's been done though. We can continue doing some work somewhere. So it's all fine. Thankfully not having to do any guesswork just yet. Get a bunch of coins. Do I have enough to buy another chest? I love loot boxes, but no. No, we can't. Okay. Bottom corner is done. We're somewhat safer, thanks to that. Yeah, from this, we're making decent progress. We're pushing our way up. One of those 2, so that one's fine. That one has 1 left, that is 1 left, that one's safe. There we go. Okay, we're now pushing our way up to the top now. And you'll reactivate my heirloom slots? I think that's my ability down there. It's a very nice one. I'll use that if I ever get completely stuck. For now though, we're fine. There's 1 in those 2. That 3 has... Yeah, no, that doesn't help. That 2 can be done. There's 1 in those 2. That one's safe. That one's bad. There we go. That 3's now done. 5's done. 3's complete. Mark the 3 in there. Oof, I'm not fond in this area. Got 3 creatures left, and this is all we've got. We've got 1 in there, which could simply be in that 1 spot. Yeah, because all of these have 1 between all of these cells. There's 1 or 2 creatures, meaning there's 1 left in all of these. So if I'm making a guess, I'd want to guess there. Tells me there's 1 creature around there. So there's 1 in all of this, and 1 in all of that. That's a bad one. We know now that, yeah, we've only got 2 creatures left. Thing is, it could still be this one here, and then 1 of those 3. This is where we need to bite the bullet and just go for it, isn't it? Eat the head. Okay, and we're safe. There we go. And apparently ninja mastery. Don't know entirely where I got that from. I guess, like, if I shift tab, does that tell me? It does. It's got achievements there. Complete 5 stages in a row. Something or other. Without taking damage on normal or above. Okay. I mean, it's a decent one to have. I'll maybe pick up that mastery. I'm happy enough with the thief for now. And yeah, we haven't left anything behind. No, we're all good. Stage cleared. So far, we're doing pretty well in terms of not taking damage. I'm tempted to go to a shop and just sell stuff, but I'm going to do another few stages simply because I really need money or an item or something. Come on, game. You know you want to give me something. One of those two is bad. That one's safe. I do like how each stage kind of has its own theme to it as well. Like different colour themes as well as like flags to mark where the unsafe spaces are. Like it's a nice little touch. Four means one of those two is bad. That two doesn't help much. That one's safe. Yeah, we got the 300 spaces for my item, but we don't have any duplicates, sadly. Somewhat hoped we'd find something, but no, we just haven't. I'm glad I noticed that 0 as well. That was off to the side. Because, yeah, definitely grabbing that helps. Especially when it's got nice spaces like this. Oh, that is lovely. We also get burying bones with familiars. If we get bones, that'd be quite nice. We haven't got anything much yet in terms of items that actively do anything, though. So I'm hoping we get one. 2 means there's 1 left in there. That 4 has 2 left, so that one's bad. Meaning we can now clear this. We are making decent progress. These don't help a lot, do they? Although that means there's 1 left in those 2 spaces. 1 left in those 2. That one is safe. Doesn't mean I can clear anything around it, but helps a little. That 3's been done, so we can actually make a move over here. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's working out. Here we go. I think that 4 marks all of those. This 4... I mean, there's 2 amongst those 3 cells. I'll come back to that at the end when we know how many monsters are left. Let's see, what can I do up here? That 2 can mark off. That 4 can be marked. There's 2 in these surrounding cells. There's already 1. And both of these need 1, so it has to be there. The rest of these are safe. We have a 3 waiting for 1. We've got 1 there, but neither of those help. Although that 3 does help, because that's now a safe spot there. Okay. With that... doesn't help a lot. We know we've got 2 in the opposite corner. So if we count, we've got 1. If it falls there, that's another 1 in that area. So it's at least 2 in those 2 spots is the minimum amount of creatures there will be. Not liking this. Because down here we've only got a 3, which means one of those two, and a 4, which means 2 of those 3. That one's likely safe. It's got 2 creatures. I mean, that means one of them has to be there. Do I bite the bullet and say it's there? No, because that would leave it unsolvable. You wouldn't ever be able to get into these spaces. Even if the numbers aren't kind, I don't think the game would do that, so I'm going to guess this. I guessed wrong. Damn. Alright, alright. Start again. Start again. That's our practice round. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna speedrun this. We're already getting diamonds. It's lovely. Just be quick with it all. There are zeros down here. Item. Woman. Okay, that's not even bad. Okay, we've got a few things we can do. That's bad there. That's a 1, so these are all safe. That 2's been met, so we're fine there. 3 is good. A 1 in those 2, so that one's bad. 2, that one's fine. 1 of those 2's bad, 1 of those doesn't help. I'd love to know what's in that middle spot there, but I don't think there's a way to find out. Not safely yet, anyway. Where can we go that's safe? Got 4 here, there's 2 in these spaces. That's not great. That's not boding well for me. Down here, we know we've got 1 of those. That one has to be safe. There we go. That was a move we needed. Look at me go now. Doesn't help completely, but it should hopefully get the stage finished. 3, that one's got to be bad. So 2, that one's bad, that one's fine. Okay, this is going well. Just need to mark off those and we are done. Relatively decent first stage, that has to be said. We've got an item. I mean, it helps, I guess. If we get something bad, it does help, so that's fine. In this stage, we have electric cells, which is quite good or quite bad, depending. Basically, an electric cell has twice the effect of a normal one. That's a person's turned to stone. Apparently, we can unstatuify him. Electric cells. They're a fancy colour, but apart from that, I don't think they're going to make a huge difference in this stage. Chest. Target chest into an item. Okay, so it guarantees an item out of chests. That's a nice one. I quite like that. I've not, as far as I'm aware, I've not played a game in a long time, so I could be wrong. I've not found an item that just straight up allows you to get other items like that. It's a pretty nice one. And it's not got any kind of prerequisite of you need to have certain spawn a monster. If you have to guess, convert all visible monsters to minions. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, being able to just straight up get an item, very, very useful. I don't know what's going on down there, so I'll need to be careful. 5 means we can flag those. Get a coin. Don't think these electrified spaces have done anything for me yet, have they? And yeah, I'm down to guess. There's only one down here, so this isn't a guess yet. There's one between those. One between those. Has to be this. I mean, it's an item. I'd rather not immediately use it, because we're not dying. Top or bottom? I'm going to say I'm more of a bottom fella. There we go. That was entirely luck. 50-50. I'm surprised I managed. And you've got 15 coins already. That's pretty good. I'm not going into the shop until I've got maybe like 20, seeing as we're doing quite well. We found an artifact. That's always a positive. I don't entirely know what they do, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Crystal ball is charged. Crystal ball, I'm hoping I get more use out of. It can spawn consumable items. I'd somewhat hoped consumables wouldn't count towards it, but it kind of makes sense that they do. So I'm not going to complain much. Yeah, we seem to be doing fine. This is surprisingly not going too badly yet. It will eventually, don't you worry. But for now, we're managing. We're managing. Okay, plenty of creatures have been marked. This 3, in fact there's a 1 there, means that's bad. Those ones aren't. And that one's safe. Perfect. Didn't even have to guess. That's a 1, and that's a 1. So we can clear both of those spaces. We are doing fine. So 2 is now cleared. I shouldn't have done that. I should have converted the chest into an item. Got another chest though, so it's fine. Converts to... Oh, heart drops are converted to diamonds if I'm not injured. That is a very nice one. Because I don't tend to get injured. I tend to just die. I'm a very fragile little thief, you know. There we go. We also apparently got it in the time kinda sense, so that's nice. Getting it fast enough for extra XP. Yeah, got to 20 coins. We're gonna unlock another shop in a second. Let's see what we have. I mean, a legendary yellow item. On complete stage, gain a minion. Minions can survive an extra point of damage. Yes, that's a good one. I'm taking that. I'd like to keep 25% of mana, but this is just a passive. I'd be mad not to. Yeah, jump on in. What do we get? Immediately, diamonds. Leave the chest for now. We don't immediately need to go grabbing it. Because we can convert to guaranteed item in a second. There we go, it's charged. Stage is silenced. I can't use items. Just open it then. And gain bones for each life I'm missing. Not amazing, but I'll take it. I'll take it. One of those is bad. That one's actually completely safer in there. So yeah, there we are. That 3 marks everything. That 2's complete, so we can do this. One of those is bad. That one's safe. Let's have a look up top. We've not been up top much. Yeah, because that 2 is fine. We can make our way around. Not hugely around, but we can do bits. We can do bits. One of those is bad. 2 of these are bad. That one's bad, and that marks a 2. Lovely. I've got 1 and 1. It doesn't mean anything. Except that 3 does mean that one's bad. That 2 means we can now do this. There we go. This isn't helping hugely. Okay, one of those is bad. One of those is bad. This one's safe. Because of that other 2. If we know one of these is bad, and we know that one's bad, that 2 means these are all safe. Yeah. Okay. That's not immediately revealed anything. I'm having to think about stuff, so apologies if I'm being a bit quiet. Do we have anything we can reliably bank on? Yeah, 'cause we've got 1 in there. We've got 2 in here, 2 in here, 1 in there, 1 in there. 1, 2, but we know one of them's in there. One of them's up there. With this 2, it could be that one and that one and that one. So that doesn't help. This 2, I hadn't paid attention to that, means that one's bad. There we go. That was what we were needing. Somewhat, anyway. One of those is bad. That 1 means these ones are all safe. Mark that 1. That 4 has been complete. That 2 gets marked off. There's 1 amongst all of them. 2 amongst all of these. Which means that one has to be safe. Which means we can mark this. That 4 says 1 of those. That 2 says 1 of these. So that one's fine. That 1 means this one has these ones safe. Again, that means this one has to be covered by 1 of those. Those are safe. I mean, there's 1 in all of this. Does that immediately help? No. No, it doesn't. That's a shame. I kind of hoped it was. Okay, we've got 1 in all of them. Got then 1 between these 2. Nah, that doesn't help. There's got to be something. If I spawn a monster using... I can't, can I? I'm not allowed to use items. I'm silenced. Never mind then. 3 doesn't help. Something's got to be done here, and I don't know what. It's quite worrying. This 3. Does this prove anything? I mean, it proves there'd be 2 there, and 1 in 1 of those 2. Meaning these ones are safe. Has that helped? Somewhat, because we'd have 1 there. That 2 is already partly covered. Those ones are safe. Now 3 has 1 left. That doesn't help. Yeah, there's not a lot to work on here, is there? I'm having a think. I'm not spotting anything. I'm thinking it's got to be something down here. We've looked up here a few times. I'm not missing anything. That's a 50-50. We've got nothing to really solidify between the two of these what's happening. Like, it could be that we just say it has to be one of those two and that, but that's not the case. It could be both of those two, and those ones are both safe. I'm not liking having to guess. I think we have to bite bullet here, don't we? So let me think. If we get one of these two figured out, we can then kind of go on a chain. I'm going to guess, because there's one between all of these three, this one's safe. It's not. We took 2 damage, but that does mean we now get to start revealing some stuff. That has 1 bad there. 1 between the 2 of them. That one's fine. That 3's been completed. That 3's now done. Get some more money. That 2 needs to be completed. That 1 needs to be completed. That 2's done. That 2 is done. That 3 is done. That 2 is done. Mark that. DemonCrawl values use a human being, in case you were ever worried it didn't. Yep, that was a risky play. I could have died to that, but I don't think I had another play to do. And I'm going to stand by it being one of the more sensible ones I could have made. That 6 means there's 1 in there. And there's another 1 somewhere. This is entirely down to guess again. Yeah, because 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there. We know it's a crisscross pattern, or a diagonal, I guess, in some fashion. Nah, I'm dead. If I could use an item, I might have survived, but that's fine. That's fine. Just play it again. I'll do maybe 1-2 more runs. Because I'm just chilling out. This isn't like a proper stream. This is just me playing a game because I want to play a game. And people suggested DemonCrawl the other day. Or Minesweeper is what they suggested. So I wanted to give it a go. I had it on my mind. That 1's been filled. 2's been filled. This area's a mess up there. I can't do anything with that. That 1 actually does help. That one's definitely marked off. And yeah, that 1 would also have to be marked off. Which gets us this. Gets us a chest. Media line item. Reveal the corner cells. That's a nice one to just use at the start of a stage. How long does it take to recharge? 300? Don't use it right now. I'll use it at the start of the next stage. That 2 has 1 in there. That one's bad. There we go. That 2's done. We can mark that one. Not got much to work on here. Essentially 2 1s has to be that pattern. Okay, yeah, no, we're managing. We also get a nice hello from this man. 29. God, no, I can't do 29. That's way too expensive. This is stage 1, my dude. You're not doing very well business for yourself. Like, you're not doing the best business in the slightest. Yeah, we get another level. Level 70 now. Apparently unlocked Arcane Barrier. Sounds quite nice. Yeah, next stage, we're gonna manage, and we're immediately going to reveal you. Use this. Does that... Yeah, it reveals a monster, doesn't kill the monster. Get an item, as well as a blueprint. After 200 turns, unlock a new crafting recipe. And yeah, canteen. It's alright, it removes status effects. I don't entirely remember what a status effect is, but presumably something bad I'd want to get rid of, right? Right? Let's keep on moving through the stage. One of those two, one of those three. That one's bad. There we go. That 2 marks this. That 3 means one of those two. That 2 means that 1. That 4 marks there. Got a mercenary. Tempting. Mercenary will wander around revealing spaces for me until he bumps into a monster and dies. He's alright. He's not great. But he does the job. My light is currently flickering, which is annoying. I'm going to finish this stage before sorting it. Yeah, that's really flickering quite badly. I hate the light in my room. Half the time it just doesn't work. Take 1 damage, gain 10 coins. If I have a heart in this stage left over at the end, yes, I will do that. Do I have a heart? No, I don't. I'm going to quickly fix my light, though. Alright, lights off. As much as I love the kind of strobe light of my room, no, I'd rather not. I don't want to have my light just flashing at me. I just need to adjust this a little bit. Is that looking fine? Bit shiny, honestly. Is that better? It's a lot lower down in brightness. I think maybe this. I'm just having a peek over my webcam. It looks fine enough. Wonder about it looking a bit shiny, but it's fine. I'd like to use this on one stage. And we'll get around to it eventually. Got some zeros to reveal. He wants 8 items. And then he'll reward me with money. We're not doing that. Those plants tend to not be worth it unless you've got a ton of omens or something you want rid of. Okay, we've got another 0 up here. Gets me more diamonds. Quite enjoy diamonds. We don't have the thing that turns hearts into diamonds this time, do we? So that was just quite lucky. Alright. Mark off tiles. We're making good progress. Got another coin as well. We're making good profit from this. Tells me whether I must make a guess. I'd be willing to sell that, or honestly replace it with literally anything else. I think I'm reasonably able to decide myself whether I need to make a guess, but sure. Sure, I guess I appreciate it. It could come in useful. Just to kind of verify what I'm thinking. I tend to look around a lot before making a guess. And here is a definite guess, so blueprint. Or not blueprint, hook. Game solver is actually pretty dumb. So would that tell me I have to make a guess when I don't have to occasionally? Because I mean, I know the game doesn't always make it a game you can beat without guessing. I know it can be quite bad at that. There is an item, I believe, which I think guarantees you that the stage will be solvable. It might not be an item, it might be a stage effect of some kind. But I do have a vague memory of something of that nature. And, God, these are expensive. Sword for 32 does not seem worthwhile, I'll be honest. A banker doll, gain 5 coins each time a mastery charges at the start of each stage. And when I activate my ability. I mean, I don't think that's worthwhile. It needs to pay off 7 times to be worthwhile. That's not going to happen, is it? I'd rather just keep my mastery just in my pockets for later use. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. Judging. Take damage by flag an empty cell. Only the 1 damage at a time, though, I would imagine. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We've got some zeros. We've got another diamond. We're getting lucky for diamonds today. Yeah, let's just get a nice start to this. It's fairly nice stage. I don't want to jinx it, but so far it's given me some kind of nice tiles. I've been able to guess these without much bother. But now's when we need to start maybe being concerned.
Oh, hi.
Or maybe not. We even just found a... Is it a doctor? Yeah, doctor. It's not a nurse or anything. Fair enough. One of those is bad. That 2 says one of these 3, so that one's safe. That 3 then lets me know which. 4. One of those 3. There's 2 bads. There's 1 bad in there. That one is bad then. There we go. That 3 just gets marked as done. Got a 1 revealed. Not that it really helps. We'd have got that anyway. Bagman, please just leave. I'm not paying him off. I want my money. I've got a lot of money. Capitalism has done me well. Mark a bit more. One of those is bad. That one's bad. There we go. Those 2 get marked off. That 4 gets done. 3's done. One of those 2 is bad. Doesn't help. But it does help a bit now. That one has to be bad. That one's been completed. There we go. This is actually a really nice stage. This is just playing out to my benefit for once. Not many times that the game's actually just kind to me. But it's actually working out. That 2 means all of these are safe. Not necessarily that tile, because, yeah, that's a bad one. That 4, one of those 2 is bad as well. Doesn't help me, does it? No. That 3 can be marked. That 3 has 1 space left, as does that one. That doesn't help. I can't be on to guess territory. No, I can't. Because I've got this 2. That means that is correct. Get another diamond. Look at that, 50 coins. We're only like a few stages in. I'm quite happy with that. Another 6 coins. Would have been kinda happier with an item. And at this point, is it down to guessing? I think it is. Thankfully we got the grappling hook. That means we don't need to do a guess. Never mind, we'll still need to do a guess. There's 2 monsters left. There is 1 in those 2 tiles, 1 in those 2 tiles. These are safe. Does that help? Yes, it does actually. To a small extent, it does. Left or right? I'm not sure. They do have a chance to just one-shot me as well. I'm very worried. Do I have anything else I can do? I can take damage for money. If I pay off a bagman, I'm more likely to survive than a guess. Yeah, pay off a bagman. This is a lot of money going in. If I pay him again, what happens if I pay the man again? I can't remember what the bagman does. He's weakened monsters by 1. Okay, we've spent all our money. And honestly, that would have done 1 damage and now did 0. But, I mean, it is worth the investment to make myself more likely to survive. I would have loved to have saved all that money because I spent pretty much everything on that guy, which is a shame. Spent 48 on him. Far more than I would have liked to. And Rites of Passage. Has been a while since I played the game. I can't remember what this is. I think this is only goods. I don't remember if I need money. Let's have a look. I do need money. That's fine. Plus defense is better than life, right? Because defense is just a straight up damage reduction. Okay, into the stage. What do we have? We've got a heart. If we get to the end of the stage, we can now use the golden rose. That's definitely nice to have. Mark all of those off. There we go. This is going quite quickly for now. It's not going to stay that way, I wouldn't think. One of those two is bad. That one has to be bad. There we go. That's a 2, so that's done. That's a 1. These ones are safe. That 2's done anyway. Yeah, that would have been revealed regardless. Still, nice having gleaned cells. I like knowing what's what. Yeah, that 3 means that one's bad. That 4 means that one's bad. 2. One of these. One of them. One of them. One of them. So that one has to be bad. That's as much as we're getting down there for the immediate moment. These mean that one's safe. A 4. A 4 does not help. 2. One of those is bad. 2 of these. That one stays bad. One of those. 3. I don't have a grappling hook, do I? No, I don't. Okay, so one of these are bad. One of these 2. One of these 3 are bad. So this one can't be. One of these 2 is bad. Doesn't help, does it? No. But one of those 2 means this one's safe. We've learnt a recipe. We actually got the blueprint to run through. We're fine. We're not having to make guesses yet, are we? I say very hopefully. With this 1 here, it means these cells are mostly safe. Because the 4 could have all of them, that one, and that one. It's kind of worst case. I'm not gonna bank on that, no. That's not a safe guess. 3 up here, 3 here. There's only 1 left, only 1 left. These are fine. There we go. And randomize my card items. The hell's a card item? I don't recognise what a card item would be. Is that a new thing since I last played? Because I've not played this in like a year or so. I wouldn't be too surprised if it added stuff. Yeah. Should be doing fine down here. One of those two, that one's bad. That 3 can get marked off. That 2 doesn't help. That 3 does. Okay. Okay, we're in a decent spot. Not an amazing spot, but a decent one. Okay, what else do we have that we're aware of? None of these tiles look to be helping me, do they? Is this where I use my ability? I mean, it does help me. Okay. From this, what have I learnt? That 3 actually helps me out. Because that one has to be safe. That 4 now marks that one as being bad. That 4 is safe. This 3 tells me that one's bad, meaning I can finish off this. That's not immediately telling me much. This 2 means one of these 3 are bad. With that 1 there, means these are all safe. That 1 marks that. It's not immediately helpful, is it? It does tell me one of these 2 are bad, which, going by this, means this one is safe. No? Oh yeah, that 2 is already met. Yep, no, that one's on me. That one's on me. If I thought about that for a moment longer, I would have been fine. Would have got that flawless. Damn it. Okay, that 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're doing fine. What can we tell up here? That one being a 1 means that one's safe. That 3's now done. We've got the grappling hook. Definitely comes in useful. This 4 here, there's a 1. We're looking for 2 spaces to mark. There we go. There's one of them. This down here. That one's safe. That one's done. There we go. It's helped a bit. Not a huge amount, mind you, but a bit. That 2's been met, so we're fine there. That 2's been met, so all of those are safe. There we go. Made one minor mistake. We didn't die though, so we're fine. Is this down to mostly guesswork? Let's see. Got a 1 here. 1 in all of these spaces is bad. That 2's been met, so that's fine. That 1's now been completed. There we go. 1 of those is bad. 1 of these 3 is bad. That one's definitely safe. There we go. And we win. We're not dead yet. Not dead yet. Yeah, we definitely got that heart from earlier. I'd like some more health. Or armor. Or about anything, honestly. But we'll manage. I think next to Storm? I mean, if I sacrifice 1 life, I'm likely to get 1 shot anyway. It guarantees it if I use the Thorn. But it means I could go into the shop. See if I can find something which would let me survive. My next cord becomes a power cord? What? Leather coif. It is armor. That lets me survive. There we go. We're gonna survive. We're still possibly getting 1 shot, but it's a lot less likely now. Yeah, reveal the map. That is a god-awful start. Reveal the corners. And who's saying hello? You are. Selling treasure chests for fairly cheap. 6 coins as the starting prices. That's more than reasonable in my mind. That 2 says one of those is bad. That 2 says one of those is bad. I'll get that one soon. Hopefully. Any other zeros? There's also a treasure chest and multiple things. Crafting material and whenever a stranger would die, activate their effects. That's a potentially good one. I'm surprised. I'm not used to them being good. But, alright. Guess just go on a slight murder spree if I get a chance. Got some food, gives me 2 souls. If I get the items for it, I don't particularly value most of my items. I'd be willing to, but we'll need to see what I get first. I'm not making promises that we're going back to him. Up here, do we have anything really to work with? Not really, do we? We'll leave all that be for now. Back up to you. We've got another heart. I'll take it. And, you know, I'll take a chest. Gives me... Oh. Yeah, I'll certainly take that. Come to daddy indeed. Straight up gain a defense. That's lovely. Oh, 100% take that any day of the week. It's not like a game-winning item, but... I mean, you'd be mad to say no to it. 'Cause that's just essentially every so many cells I reveal, I now permanently take less damage. Okay, what do we have to reveal? That 2 and that 3 are both essentially 1s. Because they overlap, that one's safe, those 2 are bad. Okay. That has not really helped me, in all honesty. No, it's not, has it? Damn it. It got me a bit. It got me a bit. This 4 can be marked. We can do this. It's something. That 2 can be marked. That one's safe. That 2's fine. Yep. We're making do. We're not having to make much in the way of guesses. Okay, yeah, no. We're managing. We're managing. This big ol' line worries me a little bit. That 2 is essentially 1, meaning that one has to be bad, meaning we can reveal it. It's looking a lot less scary now I've shortened the line, but... yeah. Still a little worrying. Over here, that is essentially a 2. This is essentially a 1. That is bad. We can now start marking off this corridor. There we are. This bit scares me. What do we do here? That's essentially a 1. That's essentially a 1. They overlap. These 2 are safe. Yeah, we're in a better spot now. Not hugely. Essentially a 1. This is a 2. That one's bad. We can mark them off. I think we'll get through it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're only on this side of the map now. sorry if I'm being quiet, I'm focusing. Because we are... Or are we? No, we're not in one-shot territory anymore. We do survive. Which is definitely positive. I do enjoy surviving. That's essentially one. That's essentially one. Away goes that. That's essentially one. That's a 2. That one's bad. We can mark these off. There we go. It's looking like we're fine. Thank God. Okay. Okay. We're possibly able to win at the end of all of this. We've also got pluck ripe items before they fall. The hell is this? This is new. Got an error code? I know this is new, but what the hell is this? But I don't like all those errors. I think that's a new stage. Enchant visible cell. Increase the value of a cell by 1 each turn. If value is 10 or greater, spawn a soul and reset. Ah, hello. Good to see you both. And apparently know each other. Lovely to see that the two of you actually know the two of each other. I'm assuming there's actually a community to this game though, which surprises me. I just played this because I thought I'd fancied some Minesweeper. I'm glad there's people around. I really am. This is new, right? Item tree? It's not supposed to give you all those error codes. Yeah, that was a... That's a lot of error codes. It definitely scares me. Are you able to make bug reports in this game? I don't know if you are. Options? It wouldn't be a network, would it? No. Ah well, that's fine. Yeah, we got good items out of it. It seems like a very kind of overpowered area. And you can only contact them on Discord. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, that was a concerning amount of errors, but at the same time, we got a lot of stuff. We have planned obsolescence. We picked up a omen, they're called, right? Not curses. That's a bad one. I could have done without that, I think. Explode target cell. Increase the radius by the number of special stages I have completed. Interesting thing. I don't know if I'll get much use. This Tree of Life, though, honestly is amazing. That seems ridiculously powerful. Just gain souls for 100 mana? And that, combined with my defense, I might win this time just because I might not be able to die. Just love save pipe bomb for last stage. I mean, with the pipe bomb, I also have... Was it this? Yeah, parting gift. If I kill strangers in my pipe bomb, I do better for it. So yeah, I'm not against that. And, oh, that is 2 bad things. Enter a stage, spawn 3 saw blades. Saw blades collide with your cursor, right? It's been a while. They also just collide with things. Okay, 2 random stage mods. So this is just a very dangerous stage. And they only hit things on the board? Okay, that's not too bad then. I'll take 1 damage whenever they explode. I have apples, so I have healing on demand. I think we'll be fine. I really want to get rid of that omen though, because we're just not allowed to have anything, are we? At least not for long. Yeah, what do we get? Explosive? Objects have a chance to explode when interacted with. Ah. This is... lose 1 life each minute. I cannot die to it. This stage wants me dead. God almighty. This is not giving much of a chance to survive, is it? I lose 3 of life. I lose planned obsolescence. Includes itself. Okay. Yeah, this stage is gonna have me dead by the end of it. I want, within the first minute, to have had all of these saw blades explode, and then have healed myself, and then I'll have 3 of life down. I'll have the withering. I'm not allowed to interact with items. I'm assuming that includes if I interact with hearts, they explode. So, they wouldn't kill me unless I take damage before healing? Yeah. Oh. That hurt. I took 1 damage from that. Thankfully, that's my armor gone. Oh no. I am very worried. I'm not sure why I started in the corner. I kinda panicked. Oh no. Okay, I'm fine with them. That 2 means that's safe. These are safe. That 1 means these are safe. That means this one's fine. Do you have any zeros on the map? No? No, we don't. Okay, 3 of life. Put that down. We want... I mean, I can get rid of status. Does that help? I no longer have planned obsolescence. I get to keep 3 of life. That could be a saving grace. I've just noticed time keeps going up when I'm in my bag. I should not be in there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I was wanting to use pipe bomb just to clear it a bit quicker. There we go. I can't interact with things. I need to eat apples so I don't die. And I'm dead. I don't even know how we were meant to survive that. That was horrific. That was a good run. I was enjoying that run. But the game says no. To be fair, there's worse ways to end a run. That was quite a fun way for it to just end. Clear us up, hopefully. We are doing fine. We've got a lot of zeros. Clear those. We're hopefully doing fine. Got a chest. We get... I lose it? Gain a legendary item. That's a nice one. I'm willing to sacrifice stuff to plants if I have that. This corner's not nice. I don't like this corner. I've already got 50-50. Well, I'll clear the other areas first. See if we can maybe narrow that down for ourselves at all. Also, we've already got a plant. There we go. Legendary item. Shops have 3 extra items. Wow, what a kind of useless thing. It can have its uses, I guess. But I was certainly hoping for better. Alright. So we've got 1 up there. 1 among these 3. That doesn't help. Because that could literally just be this one here, then one of those 2. Or it could be like that one and that one or something. I'm somewhat winning, Greener. I'm somewhat winning. Ignore that. That's the sound of me winning. I could be doing worse. I did have the game just straight up murder me a minute ago. But I think I'm doing fine. I think I'm doing fine. Alright. I've got zeros. Those ones are safe. Got more zeros. More zeros. I think that's as much as is getting revealed. What's the modifier? Whenever I make a mistake, monster relocates. That's not too bad. That's really not too bad, because I don't make mistakes. Everyone knows this to be true. Yeah, no, I don't have that level of confidence in myself. Don't worry. That one's safe. What do we actually have we can say for certain? Not a lot. That 2 means that's safe. That's a thing. That 3 actually marks off. So that's kind of where I like to see this starting. I've got 3. That means one of those 2, one of those 3. That one's safe. Don't like this area, but I'll clear up once we get some of those. Just need to continue marking stuff. Looks easy. I mean, it's not the most complicated. It is just Minesweeper, essentially. A lot of it comes down to guessing. The numbers, if you're unaware, are about the number of things you need to avoid in adjacent spaces. This one has 1 space adjacent, which I don't want to click on. I want to flag it and reveal everything else. Yeah, it's a fun time. I enjoy relaxing with it. It's very stressful at moments, but it's a fun game. It's a fun game. Down here we can now mark that. Okay, that area is safe. Bam. We get... Ever gain a diamond spawn a nomad? This is a very shop-centric run, isn't it? Between the... What was this one called? Big Wallet and Supply and Diamond. I do enjoy the pun. Like that's quite nice. That 2's been done. That 3's not great, is it? That 2's only got 1 left. That one's safe. That's... Yeah, it's not helping hugely, but it does benefit this 1. So it reveals those 2. There's 1 in there. There's 1 in there. That one has to be bad. Doesn't help massively, but there's a 1. There's more ones. Okay, never mind. I take it back. That did help massively. There we are. Making solid progress now. Now we're only needing to do this. There's that 1's been done. That's bad there. No, there's 1 in there. That'll hopefully get revealed soon. 1 in all of this. That one's safe. There is... Yeah, not much else to really go off of, is there? No. I mean, there's a few things we can say for certain. There's 1 monster up here. There's 5 in this kind of larger area. Does that help? So we've got 1 on that side. That's potentially a duplicate, but we've got 1 down there, so that's 2 accounted for. Got 3 accounted for because of that up there. Got another 1 down here, so that's 4 accounted for. There's 2 monsters up here, and we know they're adjacent to this 3. Those ones are all safe. Has that helped? I don't know if it has, I'll be honest. I mean, if we know there's got to be 2 amongst these cells, that means at the very least there can be 1 on these. Or at the very most, sorry. There can be 1 on both of them. Does that help? Because the same goes for this side. No, that doesn't help, does it? Does this 3 give me any help? So I'd suggest there's only one possible in there. Yeah, only one possible between those two cells. Which means these two have to be bad. That one has to be safe. Okay, there we are. That's helped a bit, because now get that 2 revealed. That's... it's not helping hugely. However, that 3 now means that's fine. Is that done it? Did we manage it without guessing? I think we did. I'm proud of myself. I somehow managed that. I was almost certain we would have had to guess there, but no, we made it. We made it. We've also got 2 shops. I'll visit them once I get to like 20 gold, which should be after this stage. It's very much after this stage. You're selling a horseshoe? You're selling magic items. Do we buy a magic item? Start every stage reveal any cells of guaranteed objects. Cool. I'd be willing to buy a magic item. What do I get? I get double my morality. Absolute morality. What the hell's morality? What does morality do? It should say down the bottom, but it's taking a while to get back to start. Let me hover over it again. Morality. A number indicating your alignment, which may influence other effects. Many common actions will increase or decrease your morality. Doesn't help. Doesn't do much as an impact on items. Is my morality a value I can see on the screen? I can't see morality anywhere as an indicator. I mean, I'll use it. Morality is now 6, apparently. So I get to hover over it down here, and that's what helps. Fair enough. I'm a bit confused about what morality is, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Hopefully we get an item that kind of impacts it at some point. Or that allows me to benefit from it. I really wish you were not there, my man. But so be it. We've got some spaces we can reveal. Another chest gets me a dice. That would have saved me the last stage, but to be fair, going into the stage is what kind of got me with the 2 additional ones. One of those is bad, that one's safe. Okay. We can do this. We're fine. If you buy from strangers or kill monsters... Okay, killing monsters gets you increased, killing strangers decreases then. Got it. So, just being a generally normal person increases your morality. Kinda makes sense. If you go around being some kind of psychopath who murders every NPC you come across, probably not the morally just person that they're looking for, are you? Mark those. One of those is bad. That's already got 2, so there we are. One of those is bad. That's already got 2, so those are fine. There we go. Not had to guess yet. We're fine. What do we do from here? This is what we do. And we get Mercury. It's a nice one. Very likely, not morally just if I kill random people. I mean, if you randomly kill a person and that person happened to be some kind of deranged killer themselves, I don't think that makes you a good person, does it? No. So I do think you've got a point. These ones are all safe. I'd love to be able to mark some better cells at some point. Can I do anything around here? No? Anything up here? Looking around and I'm not seeing anything hugely impactful apart from these ones. There we go. It's helped a bit. It's not helped a lot, but it helped a bit. One of these two. One of those three, so that one's fine. It's not helpful, that. I can mark off that, mark off that. That's, again, not helped hugely. I am able to get one shot, which is bad. I'm not definitely getting one shot, but I'd like to avoid guessing if I can. It's essentially a 1. This is essentially a 1. This is essentially a 1. I would like to say these three are safe, but we don't know if that one in itself is safe. Because if that's the creature, then there's definitely one thing up there. So I can't just do that. Okay, there's one of these two. One of those three. There we go. We've revealed another cell. We've made progress. One of those two is definitely something, which would cover that, which means neither of those, which actually gives us a decent kind of boost in what we're able to do. Not a hugely impactful one, but one of those two, meaning that one can't be. One of those two has to be, not both, so that one has to be something. That would mean, yeah, again, one of those two, not both, that has to be something. That one gets marked. There we go. We've got a bit more space to work with now. We've immediately not got much more space to work with. We're losing out on moves. There's two in this area. That's definitely one, if that's the case. Can we do anything? I mean, if we can figure something out up here, it will have a big kind of chain effect. So do I just take a risk? I don't know. I don't know. It's half tempting to. Let me think. One of those three, so that one can't be. Two amongst here. Could be both of them. No, it couldn't, because that one's a 1. Meaning that one's bad, that one's safe. We can clean up that bottom area. One of those two. One of those three. That one's safe. This 4. So one of those two, one of those two. That doesn't help. The 2... again, doesn't help much. Do anything over here now? Not really. We need something over here. I'm not sure what that something is, but we need something to let us kind of take a step forward. None of these are going to help, are they? Yeah, because these are all essentially 1s. Because we've got most of our criteria met. Just need a single cell anywhere in this top part. I'll be fine. As long as the cell doesn't kill me. It's a safe enough thing to do. I'll come look at it again in a second, though, because we've still got stuff down here. I don't want to quite forsake myself on a guess when there's still more to do. That means this is safe. Didn't help a lot, but there's one there. That one's safe. One amongst all of this, since both of these have a condition being met, has to be that. Okay, this is now me hopefully clearing out this bottom section, right? Wrong. Wrong. Yeah, no. That's annoying. We're definitely down to guesses, aren't we? And we've got 2 areas of guesses. I'm very likely to die this stage. Because we don't have any healing, do we? No, we've got 1. Slightly less likely to die. Amongst all of this, there is one thing. For it to meet both this criteria and this criteria, has to be there. So we didn't have to guess. We're fine. There was one though in mine. I appreciate you letting me know. I normally jump to conclusion of everything's bad. But I got it. I got it. Up here though, I don't think there's anything definite, is there? So we've got one over there. We know that much for certain. It's between these 2 spaces. Depending on that, that pretty much clears the whole board. Yeah, because it's essentially 2, this is a 1. It doesn't help. There's no guaranteed spaces anywhere. These are all essentially 1s. That 2 is also essentially 1. I think I bite the bullet, and I see if I survive. I do. Okay, thank God. That's helped a bit. That's helped a bit. It's not helped as much as I kind of hoped it would, but it's helped. I'm going to guess these are safe. Okay, because of that 1, I know one of those 2 is bad. These have to be safe. Got God Rays again? Sure. Just 12 morality. I don't know what it does. I hope I get a benefit from it at some point. From here, we know one of those is bad. We know out of all of these, one of them is bad. We know one of these is bad. So it must be overlap. It's there. Can now solve that. Can solve those a bit anyway. Okay, 3 creatures. One of them is in there. One of them is in there. Those don't overlap. It's definitely 2 we have accounted for. I had to place a bet. I'd say these cells are safe. The 2 is free. Which one? This? That one? None of these look to be free to me. I mean, the green one. You sure? There's a possibility that's covered by the 3. And then it would be one of these is up here. Right? The gleaned one only has the one thing spoken for. 100% sure it's not a mine? I mean, I'll take your word for it, because it is down to mostly guessing. I appreciate the help. It's not helped hugely. But if one of those is now bad, these definitely are safe. You know, there's 1 amongst all of this, means it has to be the corner. Got 2 left. The 3 would mean it has to be there. Top or bottom? It still comes down to a guess. You're thinking top. I mean, I'm alive. We managed. We managed those in. I'm not dead yet. That's going to be the recurring phrase I'm going to keep saying. Special stage, but I've got no money, so don't. We'll manage. And... oh, that's nice. I forgot I had the... whatever this is, the astrolabe. Guaranteed items all being revealed on start. That's brilliant. You also get a magical bean. For 1 turn, targeted items affect entire column and row of cells. Imagine using magic bean on the tree of life I had last time. The sheer amount of souls you would gain. Consume a random meat item. The hell? What's a meat item? I mean, I'm assuming it would consume itself to gain a soul, seeing it's got the tag meat. But using a stage of timeless. I mean, it just seems like a really good consumable. Also, that one's spoken for. We've got the monster. We can reveal a lot of these. And got wasted sounds. I love the fact you got all the sounds. They're great. Fill these in. What else do we have that's safe? Honestly, this stage is looking quite nice for now. The stage is looking quite nice. We're not going to be bullied. It's treating me nicely. That one's safe, meaning we can do this. Mark off there. Okay. I think we stand a chance of not dying in this stage. However, if we make a single mistake, we are dead. So, I am a little on edge. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Those two are... I meant to right click. I left clicks. God damn it. That one's entirely on me. That one's entirely on me. I accidentally left clicks. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna do one last run, and that'll be me. That'll be me. Yeah, the Titanic is very deserved at the moment. It's a rookie error. I shouldn't have made it. Let's continue marking off the cells I know about, though. I can pretend I'm good in the early stages, because there's a lot less pressure on me. Those two, we're gonna survive this time. We're gonna beat the game, we're gonna win. It's one of those two, one of those three. That one's safe. Can mark off there. That two's been complete, so we can mark that. One's been complete. That two hasn't been complete, but this one is safe. This 4, does it help? Not really. It just says one of those two, as does that 3. I think we might be having to make a guess up here. Let's go somewhere else quickly then and pretend we don't have to. That 2 means this one's safe. I love having like the thief ability to just gleam some extra tiles. Yeah, I'm sure I'm not alone in accidentally clicking with the wrong mouse button. Like, I appreciate you comforting me. But I am an idiot. I'm well aware of the fact. You've got this 5. That's what I think's gonna help. Glean on a 4. Oh yeah, gleaning on a 4 is godly. It's really powerful. Like, it doesn't always help a huge amount, but when it does, it helps to a degree that you need to have it. You can't go from having it to not having it. But yeah, what do we do? No, there's 1 there. You know, there's 1 in one of those. No, there's 1 down here. There's another 1 in here. So that's 4 accounted for, then 5. Those are both safe. We know this one's safe. What else can we figure out? From that 2, do we get anything? We know there's only 1 between these. We're pretty much down to there being 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 between these, 1 in here. And yeah, that's not helping, is it? It's a style of play where you always get it, which is so overpowered. Nearly versus difficulty, really? That sounds like it would, yeah, just make it far too easy. But yeah, I'm safe to make a guess. We've got a heart. I'm going to say the most beneficial guess to us. We've got a 1 in 3 chance being safe there. There's 3 in here, so don't pick one of those. It's a 50-50. I would say 50-50. I'm thinking the 3 is likely safer. There we go. We should be safe now, right? There we go. The far right is free. I mean, I don't know if I want to quite go far right. Like, I might be a bit much to immediately jump to on stream. And, oh, automatically discharge when I spend coins. Gain a 10th spent as defense. That's nice. Honestly, I've got a decent amount of coins. I think that's a safe enough move. Let me see though. What can we benefit from? I mean, there's a lot of cells here we just get, which is nice. Yeah, this is treating me well. I'm enjoying being treated nicely by the game at times. Like, it's not always nice. We did have that god-awful stage earlier, but when it is, I do appreciate it. It's fun feeling like I'm competent at a game, you know? It's not happened in many games, I can assure you. One of those 2, one of those 3, that one's safe. That 1 there makes me want to say, because one of those 2 is bad, this one's safe, and then pretend that benefits me. It doesn't, really. Like, it does a little, so I can just do that, but it's a small amount of deduction, I guess. I've got guesswork up there again. I'll come back to that later. One of those 2, this one's safe. One of those 2, that one's bad. That 3's been done. That one's bad. We get that confirmed for us. One of those 2, that one's safe. One of those 2, there we are. Got a heart, so we're not dying in this stage. Number of times I said does not benefit me. I mean, yeah. When I can pretend it helps, I'm happy to pretend. I'm sure the game has like a mechanic to let it appreciate me thanking it and everything, you know? Like, it's far more advanced than any of us give it credit. Okay, we've got 3 accounted for in this. 1 accounted for in there. Does that help? I mean, we can say there's 2 in here, 1 in those 3. So that gives me a guaranteed 1 in 3. Lovely, I picked the exact wrong space. That doesn't reveal anything. What's the tile underneath you, my good man? Alright. I mean, it guarantees that one's bad. I mean, I said 1 in 3 for there, so these 2 are safe now, which is nice. We've got 2 in here. I mean, I'd imagine that means that one's almost definitely 1, right? It's not guaranteed. This could be 2 there, 1 in those 2. And I guess... No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work, because this one needs 2. So 2 in there. 2 in there. Only way for that to work out is if this overlaps. Then we only got the 1 and the 1. Another 1. Another 1. It's down to guesswork again. I'm gonna guess this is safe. I guessed correctly. There we go. That's a good guess. entirely just relying on my own luck at this point. Yeah, we've got enough money. Let's go to a shop. And apparently not quite enough money to get a warlock doll. Like cursed number of visible cells. Objects equal to your mastery charge at the start of each stage. And when it's activated. Doesn't sound all that good. Apply electric to all cells. After a turn they lose it. That's really nice. It's just a single use item, but I think it'll end up paying for itself. Because that's 2 diamonds. That pretty much pays for itself. I'm taking it. Largely because that does get me the gold. Or, not the gold, the defense back. Also a bit of gold back. Gets me, was it 1/10? Does not gain me coins back. It just gains me defense. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I thought it also got me coins back. Yeah, 2 defense now. We're safe. I'll wait until the end of the stage. And then we'll electrify everything. Because, I mean, that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gaining 10 gold. If we get a single diamond, I'm happy to just say we've profited. Thankfully, none of these items are blocking numbers. Which is very good. I do kind of panic when I don't see the numbers. One of those 2, these are all safe. There we are. Items always spawn on 0. Okay, so they can't spawn on numbers. That's good to know. I could have sworn chests could, but I'll take your word for it. Like, I've not played tons of this game, and when I did last play, it was ages back. I think for a time I did actually play quite a lot of this. Just not on stream, I played it in my off time. Because it's a fun, chill game, you know? I'm going to get a double token as well. That's nice. What do we think? That 2's safe to call. There's 1 in there. That 2 then doesn't help, no. Okay. What can we say for certain? We've got more 0s. There we go. There is a definite 1 there. That 2 has this 1 covered. That one has to be safe. Anything else we can say? Unless you do something small in it. Fair enough, that would make sense. That would make sense. Okay, this needs 1. This needs 2. That's a bad one. This needs 1. That's a safe one. Do we have anything we can say for certain? Yes, we've got a gleaned 1. And I'm really tempted to blow this up once it's electrified, but I won't. Because that would be silly. Tempting, but silly. Yeah, I'll count up the coins at the end of the stage. Make sure I at least get a refund out of my purchase from before on electrifying everything. We know one of these is bad. That one has to be safe. This is not ideal, I must say. Not got the best spaces here, do we? One of these is bad. One of these is bad. That doesn't help. Any chance we can, like, loop around from down here? No, this is always going to just be a guess. Do I get it out of the way now? No, I do the guess once I have, like, whatever's in that chest. Because it could be armor to help me survive. Not that I would die, I do still have some defense. Yeah, I don't think we've really got any zeros left, so do we do it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd get 16 coins. So I'd be down 6. But I'd gain an electrified chest, double token. I'd say it's worthwhile. Double token, double coins. Coins up top, there we go. And double chest. Gets crafting material and Pennywise. Collecting 100 coin flags, a random monster instead of lining my wallet. No. I don't know. 100 turns of that seems alright. Not amazing. But yeah, we made our money back. We made our money back. I think getting it out of the way is worthwhile. There we go. We now, I think, have to make a guess, don't we? Let me look all of this over. That 2 means one of these. No, we don't have to. Okay, I'll try figure it out then. I'll try figure it out. I've got the 3 and the 1 kind of joint together. DNF in their third lap. Ah, it's a shame, Drainer. Kind of expected, but a shame. Where can I go? I'm taking your word that there's somewhere I've got that's safe. I'm not entirely buying it. Like, we've got one monster accounted for. Wherever it appears there, the opposite side of this is safe. Then have one in there. Then have one in there. One up here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Currently counted for. 5 and 6 in here. Which could both count towards a 5. 7th up there. Which means monster 8 is there, or there. It's a 1 in 4 chance of it being a monster, so yeah, that's a worthwhile guess. It didn't help as much as I kind of hoped it would, but I mean, it's helped a bit. It's helped a bit. Now, no, one of these. So that's potentially 1 or 2 based on this. So that's... it's possible. I mean, I'm sure, like, you did your best. I mean, it's a proper event to participate in as well. So I wouldn't put yourself out too much about it. Like, I'm sure everyone else just have put far too many hours into it all. Let's see. I don't know if we've got anywhere definitely safe. You say there is. I can't spot it. Trying to think. Yeah, because we got 1 or 2 there. 1 here. I got the safe spot already. Fair enough. I'll just take a guess. There we go. It helps a little bit. I think next, if I guess there, that might help a lot, potentially. It's not helped as much as I would have liked, but we do know there's 1 in there. That 2 says there's definitely a safe spot there. That 3 says that one's bad. Think that's us. Got lucky there. Not getting hurt. Got lucky. And keep an eye on the time, by the way, because I am supposed to be doing, like, games later with people. Yeah, no. No one's trying to message me for it. That's all fine. Back to game. Brooding. Whenever a monster is revealed, spawn a monster in a hidden cell. Monsters attack an extra time. So I just die in here, potentially. So let's go to the shop first. Arguably I would have wanted to wait for this to charge, but I'd rather survive. Never complete a stage. Gain a defense for every diamond or chest left behind. Half tempting? You got to go? Ah, it's been good having you around, those then. I'll see you about. I'll see you about. Restores 1 life. Honestly worth taking. I think grab that. And leave. So get over shop in a second. Having the free heals worthwhile. Yeah, we're just going to keep going until we die. I'm going to try and speed it up because I do have stuff I have planned. I don't think the monsters stand a good chance of killing me, but they might. So I am a little concerned. Thankfully though, I have my extra healing on me. We've also revealed target cell. Honestly, the stick's a really good item. I love it. It's a lot better than you'd think for, you know, a stick. One of those 3, there we go. One of those is bad, those 2 are safe. A 5. I mean, we know those 2 are both bad. Can I mark off the 5? Up here, one of those 2, one of those 3, this one's safe. Down here? Yeah, down here we've got a bit. Not a lot, but a little. Let's get all of this. Crucible is fully charged. That'll be good, because I'll be going to the shop after this stage, I think. Let's just get as much as we can. I think this is a relatively fine stage. This is relatively safe. So 2, so that one's safe. 3, so that one's safe. Mark off that. Can't do anything there. Can down here. Mark off that one. There we go. 3 monsters left. That one says there's 3. It's already got 3. Mark those off. And bam. There we are. Nice, safe, and quick stage. I went by a lot quicker than I thought it would. Yeah, do I go to the shop immediately? I think so. I think so. Sadly, can't get Ultra Blood. Whenever I take less damage and max stage power becomes that amount. Not great anyway. Monsters near the visible cells I open will flee. Only for visible though. That's not particularly great, but it is defense. Chance to negate omens though? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Gets us a little more armor as well, thanks to Crucible. We've got a few empties to reveal. Reveal all of these. There we go. Got up there. Chest gives me decreased lifespan of saw blades each turn. Spawn a saw blade whenever status effect is completed. Cool. 3 saw blades. I mean, it's not the best, not the worst. I'll take it. Do love a good saw blade after all. It's like I always say. It's not a thing I think I've ever said, but yeah, let's go for it. That's a 1, so all of those are safe. That one's definitely bad. That one's definitely bad. Take that one safe. Mark all of those off. Mark that. Alright. We're in what feels like a good stage again. I'm liking this one. It's not feeling particularly mean to me. That's a 1, so that one's safe, that one's bad. That one's able to be marked off. Safe 3, that one has to be safe, that one's already done. 2, that one has to be safe. That 2, if one of those has to be something. These are all safe. That 4. One of those is bad, that one has to be bad. One of those is bad, meaning that one has to be safe. Gets me a whip. Lovely. It's favourite item of the raider, I'm sure. I mean, I'm not gonna force kinks on you, but I feel it would be, you know. One of those is bad, so that one has to be fine. One of those is bad, so this one has to be safe. That doesn't help, does it? One of these is bad, that one has to be safe. I'll come back to this side in a second, because I'm not entirely certain on all of it. I'd rather not risk dying, if it can be avoided. I think we have to take a guess. I think we do. Okay, that's a fine enough guess. Gets us a few reveals. One of those is bad. That one has to be safe. One of those is bad. That one has to be safe. Okay, until we reveal another one, I think we don't get this stage complete. I think that's about us. Now we have to do this side. Where I'll take a guess at there. No, that one was not a safe spot. Fair enough, fair enough. I could have healed and survived, couldn't I? Ah well. But yeah, I think that's enough DemonCrawl for now. That's a fun game. I'll maybe stream it another time. I didn't actually expect it to have much of an audience on Twitch, honestly. But yeah, that's all for now. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I will see you around. Bye for now.